Hey guys, what's up? So this is, as promised, the no Marian run for Worm Guy for week 2 of the Guild bosses, P5X Global version 2.1. I'm gonna try and make this one maybe a little bit more of like an expedited video where it's a little bit quicker, just because I kind of covered the basics in the video that I did yesterday for the Marian run. But we're gonna be running Wonder 1, Cattle 2, Horde 3. Closer 4 with Wind is Navi. Like I said, very similar team. Same personas basically, except Wonder's got Ex Machina. We're going Dominion and Dionysus, and then we are using Sarasvati instead of Cert. There may be a persona that's better served for this that can like do 2 healing instances or something at the same time, but I don't know. I just picked kind of the first healer, and then I picked Lufel over Morgana because I thought Morgana actually might be a little bit easier to get the Tropical Heart, so I just picked the support that I thought would be the hardest outside of Soy, because I don't think Soy is like super viable here. I think I might have mentioned that in the last one, just because he just takes too long to get that amount of heals off. So yeah, this is what we're gonna be running here. Dominion, just Cohesion, same as the last one. Dionysus, we'll be using Rebellion and Revolution. And then with Sarasvati, you just need any healing thing, so Mother Goddess chant she comes with should be good enough. Closer's cards pretty much the same, Resolve and Virtue, Horde, Trust and Prosperity, and then Lufel running Departure and Prosperity. But yeah, I don't have a ton to say on this. Like, if you do have Marian, obviously go check out the video from yesterday. That should get you covered on this. That should cover you for kind of what I think is probably like the best in slot team, quote unquote, minus Mel, who I'm not going to get into. But if you want to also look at kind of what's going on with Mel right now and how he's totally busted, go check yesterday's video too. I kind of do a little segment like after the personas where I go over kind of what's going on with Mel and kind of where he's broken, how he's broken. But yeah, I think that kind of covers everything. Like I said, I'm not going to extrapolate as much as I normally do, just because like this is basically the same run as yesterday, but just with Lufel instead of Marian, and this is going to be an extra turn. This will be 5 turns. These weekend phase bosses, like I mentioned yesterday, are like so much easier to plan around for me, because it's really just figuring out, okay, what's the best 2 turns I can do, and then how many turns do I need before that to get that set up, right? So like if I need 1 turn setup, then I can just do a 3-turn fight, right? Because I get the 2 weekend phases, 1 setup turn. If I need 15 turns to set up, then I'll take 15 turns, right? And I'll get the same kind of, I'll get my ideal setup for the 2 weekend phases, and that's that. Side note, I'm very excited for when they finally add the thing that they have on the other versions of the game where you can like, there's like a lock. I've seen like on like an earphone video or Blade, when like Barry came out, I watched one of those videos, and there's like a lock icon like over here, and you can click it and it'll like lock the boss to like 1 HP, I think, or like a 1% HP or something, so that you can't accidentally kill them and start the weekend phase early. Like Queen on the other side, like Queen will for sure almost accidentally kill that boss if you're not careful. So I can't wait till they add that. But otherwise, we're just going to hop into it right now. So I will see you in a second for the fight. All right, so let's get into it here. We're going to go ahead and use Mother Goddess Chant with Sarasvati to start off. Again, this is like our additional turn. So this turn, we're not going to be doing a ton. We just kind of need to like stall it out an extra turn now to get these additional 2 healing instances on Closer. And then Chord, we can just go ahead and use Distortion. So now we're just kind of delaying until we get to 3 turns out from the fight ending, which for us now will be turn 3. Closer, we're good. We'll just go ahead and use Surf and Shine, just because she doesn't have like a ton of buffs on her right now. And now 2 like blue sunrises should take this guy out. Actually, I'm a little scared that the blue sunrise will kill him if she gets like buffed up, but I don't think she's not really gonna get buffed next turn, so we might be okay. Wind, we'll go ahead and again, this will be like off kind of a little bit, but we're gonna use it again next turn, so it doesn't really matter, because we want to get it back on rotation. So we're good with Sarasvati now. We really just need it for that one turn. I'm a little worried Cohesion with the damage up is going to have Closer do too much. So I'm going to use Tarukaja. But if you have nothing else, go ahead and just use Cohesion and kind of hope for the best here, that it doesn't kill this guy on this turn. Lufel's going to go ahead and use Healing Satellite now. And then Chord is again just going to go ahead and attack with Distortion. And then Closer, let's go Blue Sunrise, and we will hope it doesn't kill him. I am scared it might. Well, we got really lucky. But he's got burn, so I'm a little bit worried about that. Oh man, that's it. We got really lucky. Okay. Okay, so if you're doing that, Cohesion definitely would have killed him. So maybe just sit that turn out with closer. Or like use for skill 2 or something and just attack him so that he doesn't get like the 5 instances, because we made that by 1600 HP. Yeah, maybe use her skill 2 instead of her skill 1 on that last turn, just to, because it'll do a lot less damage. And then the blue sunrise this coming turn will definitely kill them. But now we're gonna go ahead and we're on Dionysus already. We'll use Wondrous Highlight. And now we'll start like our 3-turn, you know, max buffing with Rebellion on closer. We'll heal again. Just healing all the time. Ford can go ahead and use Unison Notes. And now Blue Sunrise should finish this off, and we'll start the weaken phase here. Again, kind of like in the exact same position we would have been otherwise. Now, if you're not A6 Wind, I think I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but you probably will just want to use this again, or just not use anything, because without A6, you will not be able to use this twice, and we want to save this for next turn when we'll be using skill 3, Chord's Highlight, and then, well, yes, Chord's Highlight, but Chord's skill 3 to give Closer another highlight, plus Closer's actual highlight. So A6, I'll get enough cooldown. I'll get enough cooldown reduction to use this again next turn, but you won't if you're not A6. So you'd probably just want to stall that out one more turn, because that last turn will be a bigger damage turn than this turn. So, but otherwise, Dionysus will go ahead and use Revolution. Blue fell, just keep healing. And then Ford is going to go ahead. We'll just use her Distortion on the boss. Hope he gets shocked. He does. That's nice. That'll give us a little boost. And now we can go ahead with Ford and use her highlight. And then we can go ahead and use Surf and Shine. Alright, now, so if you skipped last turn or you are A6, we'll go ahead and use Wind skill 3 on Closer again. And then we will now swap to Dominion and use Cohesion on Closer. We don't really need to heal again. Actually, I think we do, because I think there's like a special effect on here where you get like damage up for healing instances, so we will heal again, actually. Ignore what I just said. And then we'll go ahead and use Catchy Hook. Nice. And we will use Closer's actual highlight. And then we will go ahead and use Surf and Shine. We get 9-1. So I think that is on pace kind of with what I mentioned, like 5 or 6 million less, probably. Yeah, like 5.5 million less-ish. That is kind of the rotation you'd use without Marian. So incredibly similar. The only difference is that first turn, you're kind of like just adding an extra turn of delaying stuff, right? So nothing too crazy, but it could get a little confusing. That's why I just did the video, because me trying to explain it verbally was not going very well. Hopefully this was helpful if you don't have Marian. Again, if you don't have a Closer, I would just go ahead and use On, and then swap Chord over to the Queen side, and just make that kind of your 1A side. But yeah, hopefully this helped you out if you're missing Marian and you're kind of wondering what to do. Again, Morgana might be even better there. Morgana might forego the need for the extra turn at all if he does 2 follow-ups. So if you can make that work, then you could just follow the last video and swap Morgana in for Marian. Or you could use Morgana and he just needs 1 follow-up, and then you use Sarasvati on turn 1, and then you follow just the normal 3-turn rotation after that. Either way you want to cut it. Yeah, hopefully this was useful to you, and I will work on the, what's his name again, Yatsufusa, in the next couple of days probably. But until then, I appreciate you watching. I will see you on the next one, and have a good one.